Welcome back to the Ill-Informed Podcast.
Ill-informed.
What is it? 59?
58.
58.
Oh. We'll start off. We're going to do the fucking, what's it called? Movember shit.
Yeah. Start off. We're growing out the stashes for November.
I mean, I figured I'd just do all my facial hair because I've been already growing my mustache for more than a month. I know it's supposed to be just mustaches, but
You going the full 9 yards?
Just not gonna shave.
Word.
For a month, yeah.
Bell with the beard.
Do you guys know what it's about though? Do you know what it's for?
I've heard it, but I've forgotten it.
I don't. I can look it up, but I know that it's prostate cancer, testicular cancer, suicide, and I think there's one other thing that it's for. Let me just search it up.
Are you growing just the stash, or are you doing the full beard?
I don't know. I'll have to decide because like halfway through I'm going to Mesquite, so I don't really know if I want to look like a dweeb in Mesquite, but we'll see.
Yeah. I'm just doing the stash. I've grown out my beard, and I look fucking disgusting with it.
Same. That's why I'm
Like-
scared.
It adds 40 pounds to my face.
Yeah. And it makes me look like I have a double chin, even though I'm like the
Yeah.
furthest thing away from a double chin.
Yeah, dude, you got a chiseled jawline.
I know.
You
And
can't
it
be
makes me,
going
it
out with a
adds
double
like
chin.
the 10-pounder underneath there.
Let me see if I can find the picture of me with the beard. It genuinely looks like a different person who's disgusting.
Well, how about, because when it grows down like right here on the neck,
Mm.
and it gets like this far down, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you got to cut that.
You gotta
like
cut
these
that
ones
off.
that are like right, yeah. We got to make a line. So how about that's the rule we'll have. If we want to do that, yeah.
I don't look good. Look at this.
When was that?
May of 2020 or April 2023.
Then again, where you weren't like
I just wanted to see how it would look.
right.
I just was trying it out, and I do not like it on.
Yeah. No, I've done that before too. It's
Like,
really patchy too for me.
yeah.
You have to get past like about the month mark for it to not be patchy anymore
Yeah.
because it's like long enough to cover the patchy
And it's
part.
also itchy as shit.
Yeah. And it stinks, and you get food in it.
It stinks. You get food in it. It's just not for me. It's not my type. It's not my cup of tea. I don't got the face shape for it. I got a round face.
You start like getting hairs in your mouth.
Yeah.
It's actually better to grow a beard if you have a round face.
Really?
Yeah. It's supposed to be. Well, depends on how you style it, I guess. But the reason Movember's a thing is for prostate cancer, testicular cancer, suicide, and mental health. And I don't know about you guys, but I do know about you guys. All three of us have had someone that's been affected by one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I've got one for each, so definitely should support it.
Yeah. If anyone of you need help, reach out. We can't really help you growing our stashes out, but we're doing it for you guys.
It's an awareness thing
Exactly.
anyway, so yeah.
But
You're
support.
doing it to where you're not gonna like trim your mustache or anything.
No. I mean,
It's gonna get crazy.
because with the
no,
mustache,
I feel like he looks so.
the whole thing is the mustache. It's mainly the mustache, but you're not supposed to. It's just you're supposed to just let it grow the whole time.
See, I could do that, but then again, I'd be like biting into something, and I'd probably like bite some of my like.
You get a mustache hair in there, yeah.
Yeah,
They'll
I do
get
that
long
now.
And then you pull it out too. You like,
Mhm.
"Arrgh."
Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
And then your ears start tearing up. You start crying, and everyone's making fun of you for what?
Sneeze.
For sneezing.
for sneezing.
Right.
That's such bullshit. But I've always been a part of the stash gang,
Oh, Hamlin.
so I'm fine. Oh, yeah, DeMar Hamlin's here. Holy shit, that's their second ripped fumble. Oh no,
That's
he
just
was
free.
he was down,
I thought they were. Oh, that was a replay.
or maybe I don't know.
No, it's not because it was Mostert the first time.
Oh, okay.
Seems that when I do like a different thumbnail, this is just like my conspiracy,
Mm-hmm.
but when I do like a different thumbnail, it doesn't do very good. So I'm just
Really?
gonna stick with the fucking black background.
Yeah, our most recent one is slow. To
But
say
it's
the
like
least.
one of the best like thumbnails, I'd say.
Oh,
that you've done.
100%. It looks the best.
Like, and then I
on
changed.
theme.
I changed it
Yeah.
today to what we said. Like, what was it? Winter Arc. Those who know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I changed it because it's just not
yeah.
doing very good, but
So if you're listening, go check out the last episode. Give it some love.
because it's amazing and you guys
It is really good. I actually
in need
really
of it.
enjoyed last
It
episode.
was really funny.
Yeah. A little quick fantasy update real quick. Are you winning this week?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
There's still some murky. I'm in the murky waters right now, so I might win, I might lose. Who knows? But that's the game of football. We go out there, we give it our all, we have fun, we pat some friends on the butts.
Is that what Tua said?
Hawk Tua said that.
Oh, Hawk Tua tag of Iowa.
Same as yours.
Same,
I'm
yeah.
only down by 10. My odds are worse, but
The thing is, if
I'm
I don't
down by 10 and I got 3, he's got 2. So
Yeah. The thing is, if I don't have a pretty good lead, which I kind of already do, but if I don't have a bigger lead, I don't know if I'll win because I have everyone playing and he has a lot of big hitters left.
Do you think if Tua,
We'll see.
if Tagovailoa were to ever do a podcast, he would just name it Talk to a Tagovailoa?
He should.
and then he gets sued by Haley Wells.
Probably be like.
Then he's like, "That's my name, and
Dude.
I talk."
His podcast could be Concussion Protocol.
Oh.
That'd be
Or-
kind of a sick name.
Or Guardian Cap Rejection.
Okay. Have we talked about that on here? Have we talked about that on
I
here?
think I brought it up once or
That's
something.
again, I'm gonna bring it up again because that has to be the stupidest thing I've ever seen a professional athlete do.
He's like, yeah, no, I've had multiple seizures on the football field, but no.
No, I'm just not. Even though it's
Better to be sorry than safe is what he said.
That's kind of.
Did he actually say that?
No, but that's
Oh.
basically what he
Yeah.
said.
That is actually insanity. You're getting paid. I don't know. That to me seems like the biggest waste of talent and
Go
waste
Mooney.
of your own
Go
physical
Mooney.
thing.
That's Bijan.
Oh, it's Bojan Mayberry.
Bijan.
Bleach on.
It looked like one. One
Some
in seven.
moves. Some moves.
And we
went
got
on.
Caveman back in the fucking game.
Some moves went on in the Hell's Mock Ops team. Malik Neighbors is no longer on my team, but Zay Flowers.
It's a good trade too,
Yeah.
because Neighbors is a good player, but he's not going to get anything from.
Zay Flowers
Daniel
is showing
Jones.
up for the Hell's Mock Ops this week. He's got 27 right now. He's
I think
my
that's like
favorite.
one of the worst modern era fuck ups. Like, you're really going to give Daniel Jones that much money, bro?
Yeah, and it sucks too because now they're just gonna be forever stuck paying his salary until he's gone.
They're going to be bad for 10 years, dude.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
I fucking
Who was
hate
that?
Tyler Algier.
Tyler Algier.
Not like the Giants were ever good, but
They were good for a while when
When?
Eli Manning was the
okay,
quarterback.
well, yeah,
But ever since then, not really.
maybe with the
When they had,
catch.
Yeah, when they had like Eli and Odell Beckham, they were good. But that time is long past.
Did they? Is that one of the years that they won the? Did they ever win the Super Bowl? I know Eli
I
won
don't
a
know.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, I don't know. Who's it?
I'm gonna look.
Damn,
that up.
Daniel Jones.
Eli
rushing
was only
touchdown.
on the Giants, wasn't he? So
Yeah,
it had to
he's
been
won
the
a Super
Giants.
Bowl for them. And what years was it though?
I don't know. Like, part of me wants Daniel Jones to succeed because I see that he's trying to be good, and it's sad when someone's really trying and they're just not succeeding. So I feel for him, but he's also like not the greatest.
He also should be a backup.
Yeah, he also like I hate to say it, but
He led the Giants to victory in 2008 and 2012. So I
2008,
don't think that was the catch was in 2012.
It's just weird to say that because
I don't know what year it was.
since I've been paying attention to football, the Giants have been just so fucking horrible. It's insane
Yeah.
to think they've won a Super Bowl.
It's kind of crazy when you think about how now a lot of the really bad teams that have been bad since I've been paying attention to football are now really good. Like the Commanders are really good, the Lions are really good.
I just don't understand how do they still support a whole arena when they've been 2-18 for 10 years.
Because it's New York and New Jersey.
What does that have anything to do with it?
Because they're both big.
Yeah, they just have
A
such
lot of-
big fan bases
yeah,
that no
huge
matter if
population.
they're good or bad, they're just going to have fans.
Because a lot of people from New Jersey like the Giants too.
Mhm.
Because a couple years ago when Miami was terrible, not to say they're not good this year, but they're not bad. They're
Who?
just Miami. When
Oh,
when they
yeah.
were terrible, their arena was half full every
Yeah.
game.
Well, I mean, the thing with the Dolphins is I feel like they're just stuck in a never-ending mid-off.
Well, and
Like-
to your point, talking about Miami is a big city and they had half a stadium,
Mm-hmm.
but the difference is Florida has 3 teams. And I know
Yeah.
that New York has 2, but both the teams are shit. So,
Yeah.
whereas
No, New York has 3.
Holy
don't
shit,
they?
Alvin Kamara run.
do they? Oh, Buffalo, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I always forget
But Buffalo's
Buffalo's
kind of far from the rest of them.
Yeah, I always
comparatively.
forget
For
Buffalo
the
is
other
part
two,
of
I
New
mean.
York.
Yeah, same. I always think it's just a southern city or some
Same.
shit.
That's
Guardians,
so
is that A-Chain?
sick. More points against me. Dress.
I guess you know what?
That's a
now
smart
that I
man using
think
that
about
Guardian
it-
cap, though.
Now that I
Shit.
think about it, it kind of. I guess the only reason is the fact that you got New Yorkers and people from New Jersey that root for the Giants, not necessarily the population.
Yeah.
because they both have 3 teams.
Mainly that, and I was kind of just saying, like, why, if they're bad for so long, why are you buying season tickets every year?
Yeah.
Or,
There's
like,
some people, that are just so devout to their fan or to their team.
It's like, bro, if you know they're going to tank this year, don't buy a season ticket.
There's also a lot of people that are delusional.
Yeah.
So.
Like, don't get me wrong. If I had the money, I would buy season tickets to the Jazz, even though they're probably going to lose a majority of their games this year.
0-6.
Yeah, I mean, it is still fun, even though it's not. At the same time.
It's fun because you get to watch the game, but it also sucks because your team is getting dicked on.
I have to agree to disagree. If your team, like you're watching the Jazz, like right now, and they're 0-6 or whatever, start of the season, that's not fun for me to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm really into the rookies this year. I'm trying to collect all the rookie cards for the new rookies we got. So like I like to watch like the development between them, but also it does suck just watching them get like 30-point losses.
Yeah. To even like people like teams like the Spurs, like they have Wembanyama, but
dude,
their whole rest of their team's dog.
I'm a dick rider for Wembanyama.
I have him on my fantasy team with Josh.
Wembanyama. I love him. Listen. I think he might be the GOAT in the coming years. I think if anyone has the potential to take that crown from LeBron James, it's gonna be Victor in the coming years.
Ooh, don't say that.
I'm saying it, and I'm sticking by it.
No, don't say that LeBron James has the crown. Some people are going to get pissed. There's still somehow a debate.
Dude, listen, my personal favorite player, Michael Jordan. But it's
I like Michael Jordan.
You can't deny that LeBron James is the best.
Do you like Michael Jordan because you watched Michael Jordan and you like Michael Jordan, or do you like Michael Jordan because everyone liked Michael Jordan?
I like him because I've watched videos. I think he was like the most dominant player. I think when he was in his prime, like there was no one close to him. But LeBron James is better.
Curry in his prime was debatably better than
Michael Jordan. That's absurd.
That's kind of wild. I
don't think that's too wild to say.
That's absurd.
I think it's a little wild. I don't hate the take. It's not an awful take, but I think it's a bit of a reach.
Might be reaching, but
100% the best shooter of all time. I'll give him that.
Who, Curry?
Oh yeah, I'll give him that easily.
That's what I'm saying.
But I don't think he's the best player.
In his prime, though, is what we're saying? We're talking primes?
Talking primes?
Prime v prime.
We're talking absurd. KSI and
I'm taking Michael Jordan in that. But
we should do a poll on that.
I'll do that.
Because I feel like most people would say Michael Jordan, but there's a strong case for like other. Like,
there's a very strong case for a lot of players. I think.
Like who else? Maybe.
Like over Michael Jordan, like I said.
People say Kobe.
I wouldn't. I
don't know a lot about Kobe.
I would not put Kobe over Michael Jordan or Steph Curry.
I mean, Kobe in his prime was insane as well. Like, I don't know. It's hard to rank.
Yeah,
it is.
I think
one of the main things that there's still a debate between Michael Jordan and LeBron is like what Zach said. When Michael Jordan was playing, it was like he was just dominant. He would literally beat teams by himself.
But like it's hard to argue that LeBron James isn't now because in every major statistic or in every major record, he's like on the top 5. Like it's crazy when like Steph Curry will break a record or like so and so will break a record and they're like, oh, now they're at first place and they'll show like the top 5 people of that category or whatever, and LeBron James is always in a category like that.
Yeah, most of the time it's first,
exactly,
or something like that.
It's like he's.
Then again, that's just longevity in the league. I think LeBron has played more than.
But at what point
Jordan.
does longevity like have to weigh into the conversation?
Well, what you got to look at is, the time when when Michael Jordan retired the first time, what he was at and what LeBron was at in that same amount of time to really say for sure. But yeah, I mean, it's strictly looking at records and statistics. Obviously, LeBron wins.
But that's what it sucks because people just can't divide your favorite player and the best player. Because like I said, you can't really argue it's not LeBron James anymore.
That's what I'm trying to do too, because I don't really like. I'm not sitting here saying I like Curry, but there's a strong case for like, I could say the same thing about him when if he would go off, he would just win by himself.
Oh yeah, I mean,
because he's what are you gonna do when he's chucking it? He's coming up at the logo and he's just dropping threes.
I will say, I think the 3-1 comeback that they did in the finals against LeBron James, or I guess LeBron James the comeback against Steph Curry, that definitely tarnished his.
Right.
Right. Because especially since it was to LeBron, too.
True.
That was a crazy catch if that counted.
That's fine for me. I don't
Did
want
it?
Garupi another fucking field goal.
Is that Foster Moreau? Yeah, it is. He's actually been doing pretty good this year. That's kind of nuts.
I love that.
Do you think that picked up on the mic?
Probably a little bit. Last week when, at the very end, when we call him Autismo, when he was running at the end, you like made a face and looked up, and I cut the audio to see if it like picked up on the mics, and it like did the most like tiniest bit.
So that definitely did because that was louder. Sorry about it.
Sorry, we got loud ass neighbors over here.
Professional upstairs neighbors.
For real. Well, let's hop into our first topic then, I guess.
Technically, Movember was the first topic.
Oh yeah, Movember.
Mobamba.
We'll hop into it. Tyler, the Creator's new album.
Fuck shit, bitch.
Since we talked about it to bring it up on the podcast, I meant to listen to it so I could officially put it in the ranking. I haven't listened to a single song.
Have you listened to it?
I heard. What's the one? It's like Noid or something.
Noid, yeah.
I think I heard that one. That's probably it.
I've listened to the album like twice now. I think the songs I might get heat for this. I like the album, but I think the songs range from some of his like better songs where they're really good, or some of his worst songs. Maybe not worse, but like lower echelon of songs.
Listen, bro, I got pretty what's the word? I got a pretty low outlook on the album going into it, but I still imagine I'll have it ranked above Igor because there's only like one song from Igor that I have.
That's kind of wild.
I
remember we talked about this, but
yeah,
that is kind of wild.
It was just weird. It wasn't like Cherry Bomb weird. It was just weird, and I don't know. I just didn't like it.
Yeah. So your number one's Flower Boy, right?
Yeah.
What's your number one Tyler album?
How about before we start actually doing it? How about I just have it open so we don't forget the albums?
Yeah.
What one am I missing? Let me just go to his thing.
See, I don't know, because the album that I listened to the most was Flower Boy.
Yeah.
Let's start from the bottom. How about?
But
we'll go from
last.
There's songs off of Wolf. There's songs off of Cherry Bomb.
So wait, Kaija, are you going to rank Chromacopia, or are you just keeping it out? Because I'm keeping it out.
I don't really know it.
I'll rank Chrome because I listened to it.
Okay, so we'll start with you Jesus, that was horrible mic placement. But we'll start with you since you've listened to all of them, right? So last to first, what are you doing?
Can I see?
Yeah.
All right, let me look at this. Last to first.
Mm-hmm. Dead air.
I feel like Goblin has to be last. Not because it's bad, but just because he has better albums than Goblin. I think Wolf is. I think every
song
album,
off of Goblin is Goblin.
Yeah, like
Yonkers.
Or that's what I meant.
Yonkers, Goblin.
Oh wait, and there is a song named Goblin.
She's good.
She's good. Her's good.
Her's good.
Fish is crazy.
Yeah. Other than that, like, but yeah, it's not a bad album. Just not my favorite. I'd put probably Wolf second. Again,
Second to last. Crazy.
Not a bad album.
Fucking insane. That's actually stupid.
I don't think
You're
so.
putting Igor above
Actually,
Wolf. Look at Wolf real quick.
I'm looking at Igor real quick.
I don't know. I mean,
I kind of stopped listening to him at Igor. I didn't really fuck with it, so I stopped listening.
Same, honestly. Like, except for the album that came out after that was really good.
Which one?
Call Me If You Get Lost.
Call Me If You Get Lost is good.
There's a lot of people out there that don't like Tyler, the Creator, though.
Yeah, which is fair, but it's also kind of weird.
Like, I feel like more than other artists, like, more people don't like other artists. Like, there's a lot more hate for Tyler, the Creator than...
Really? I haven't heard a lot of hate for him. Like what, I guess? Do you have... What
people saying that I guess he's not that, like... I don't know. I don't want to make... I've just heard...
I've heard that people, like...
Don't think he's as creative as other artists or something like that.
Yeah, I've heard people saying that he's, like, trying too hard to be different, which is, like, I don't really give a shit. I'll change it.
That's kind of weird that you guys
I'll
never
put
heard that.
Igor at second worst and Wolf third.
I will say I did hear people throwing shade at him for, some of the songs on Goblin because of the lyrics.
Oh, wait, some of the songs on Goblin are, like, genuinely insane.
Yeah.
Like, most of them...
Fish is
genuinely nuts.
Yeah.
It's crazy that he's realistically... I mean, in the grand scheme of things, maybe he's, like, people have mentioned every once in a while. But I can't think of a time when he got genuine flack for any of his songs on Goblin.
Well, it's one of those situations where like people are like, "This is fucked up," and he doesn't care, so it dies.
Yeah.
You know? Anyways, I'll let you continue. So last is what is it? What's last?
Last is Goblin.
Goblin.
And then I agree. I'm switching it. So Igor's second to last, and then Wolf is third.
Okay.
And then
Sorry.
I'll put. I'll do Call Me If You Get Lost next.
Mm-hmm.
It's really just between Flower Boy and Cherry Bomb.
When we were talking about, you put Cherry Bomb.
Yeah, I think Cherry Bomb is number one. But Flower Boy has so many good songs. I have so many saved from there.
Yeah, same.
All right, for that reason, I'll put. Oh, I just forgot. Forgot to do Chromacopia.
That you had that one below Igor, I'm pretty sure, didn't you? Or right above it.
We'll go right above it.
And so Wolf is above it still, or are you putting it above?
I'll put Wolf above it. And then I think I'm probably just gonna go Cherry Bomb 2, Flower Boy 1.
Okay, cool.
Because I think Cherry Boy. I think it's probably my favorite. I think there's a lot of songs on it that I continuously come back to. But Flower Boy, like, it's hard to find a song that you'd skip on here.
Yeah, the whole album is one of the very few albums that you can just listen to.
Like, most of the songs that are on this album are already saved.
Yeah.
So, like, I have to go Flower Boy number one
because there's a difference between there is a difference between liking a song and wanting it in your playlist.
100%.
Why'd you take my phone?
Oh, that's your phone. Yeah, my fault. Same case. I got confused. Wait, who just got that Bills touchdown?
Not James Cook. If that's why you asked, I don't remember who it was.
It better not be fucking Ray Davis.
No.
Okay. Ray Davis, I love you, but not when you fuck my team. Was that a big fuck?
Like a lineman?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Looks like a tight end.
All right, Kaja, do you want to rank yours or do you just not really care?
I'll just do from the ones I know,
Okay.
probably like Flower Boy, Wolf, and then Cherry Bomb.
So, Flower Boy, Wolf, and Cherry Bomb.
That's a strong top
You
three.
should listen to Call Me If You Get Lost. So it's actually really
Call Me If
good.
You Get Lost is really good. But like I said, I feel bad
that
ranking.
was first to last, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel bad ranking like Chromacopia so low. Maybe it needs to marinate a little bit more for me. But like I said, I think a lot of the songs I really didn't like and a lot of the songs I really liked.
Yeah.
There was a very big divide for me. I think like the second half of the album is way better than the first half.
I have to listen to it, honestly. But I'll do my ranking real quick. I'm going to change it up a little bit because I started listening to him again since we talked about it. Weirdly enough, didn't listen to the new album. But, Flower Boy is undisputedly number one. You can't change my mind on that. I literally have almost the entire album in my playlist. Mm-hmm. So, and like I said before, there's a difference between putting it in my playlist and liking a song. I like the whole album.
I mean, there's so many times when you're listening to DJ or like Discover Weekly and you like, that's a good song, but just don't add it to your playlist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Fucking, okay, so Flower Boy won. And the thing that I switched, and it's kind of depressing because I was a really big defender of the album that I'm downgrading, but is Call Me If You Get Lost and then Cherry Bomb.
Oh, really?
It's close, but...
Okay.
Because Call Me If You Get Lost, bro, it didn't have to marinate. I still got a lot of the songs from that album in it, too. I got a lot from Cherry Bomb.
Yeah.
More from that. And honestly, there's almost an era attached to Call Me If You Get Lost, similar to Flower Boy for me, at least.
Really? Yeah. Didn't Call Me If You Get Lost came out when we were still working at Jersey Mike's?
Yeah, I think so.
Like the last year we were working at Jersey Mike's, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. It was honestly good. But and then so I'm missing Wolf, Goblin, Chromacopia. That's it. Oh, and Igor. Then it's probably Wolf, then Goblin, then Igor. I like Goblin better. Because at least with Goblin I got 2.
Yeah.
I have 1 from Igor, and the rest of it I don't even fuck with.
Yeah. I think Igor's another one of those albums for me where the songs I either really, really enjoyed or I really disliked. Like, I really liked Are We Still Friends? I really liked New Magic Wand.
Yeah, that one was okay.
But I think that's probably the ones I can remember.
One thing I'll say about Igor, and then we can end it, unless you guys have something else to say, but it was weird with Igor. I was surprised at how many people loved it. When I started talking shit on it, people would get fucking pissed at me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so collectively Tyler fans like this album? That's fucking insane.
It's weird, too, because I would, like I said, I think Chromacopia is one of his weaker albums, and I'd still put it over Igor.
Well, dude, and fucking Anthony Fantano has Igor, I think, in his rating is one of the highest out of his albums.
Maybe it's just a personal thing then.
Could
but
be.
I don't
think
know.
It sucks.
I don't know. I don't. Just one man's opinion, you know. Don't send me death threats, please. I like Tyler the Creator.
Send me death threats. We can fight about it. I don't think Igor's worth shit. So.
I mean, it's the same thing with LeBron James and Michael Jordan. It's kind of hard not to argue that Flower Boy was his best album.
Yeah.
You know.
It's not much of an argument.
Yeah, like the one song from that, what is it? See You Again. Mm-hmm. It's almost got like 2 billion streams.
And it keeps coming back with a new trend for TikTok or whatever.
Like every summer, it seems like there's a new trend for See You Again.
Okay. Well, what was the other topic?
Oh, I just want to talk about some like really weird side quest that I recently went on.
Okay.
So on Friday, I went to dinner with I went over to my dad's for dinner, and it was me, my dad, and then my sister and her husband. And we had dinner. It was nice. And then afterwards, me and my dad were just talking for a second, and some random dude I've never met pulls up, right? Comes up, I go, "Hey, how are you?" And my dad goes, "Who are you?" And he goes, "I'm your neighbor." And we like started chatting it up with the neighbor. All of a sudden, don't know how we got to it, found out he's a mortician. Okay? So then I go, "Oh, wow, that's really cool." They're always weird. Yeah, it's cool. You're a mortician. How do you like it? And he goes, "Pretty good. I just bought that $60,000 truck." And he starts flexing all of his money, and he goes, "Yeah, I got a Coffin as a coffee table. You want to come see it?"
God. Dude.
So I was like, "Yeah, fuck it. I want to come see your Coffin coffee table." And we get in there. Hold on, let me pull up the picture.
Is that you say mortician?
Mortician.
Is that just people that like embalm people?
Yeah. This is me in the random dude's house inside of his coffee table.
That's crazy.
Dude,
and this is hold on, on you, and then you're stuck in there.
Yeah. And then
he's like, "I'm gonna stuff you."
There was a brief moment where I was like, "Is this such a smart idea? Like going into someone's house that I have no idea who they are. They're a mortician, and I'm going to go see a Coffin coffee table."
Was it just you?
It was just me at first.
That's crazy.
And so we walked in, and like his whole house is like kind of whack, but he was super nice, and he had like
he's whack. I just want to say you can't be a mortician and be normal.
This was him.
He looks.
he goes.
No.
First off,
like he looks whack.
Yo, he looks whack, but he's super nice. I mean, he pulled out he goes, "This is an African hissing cockroach. Do you want to hold it?"
Oh my god!
And I was like,
he's
"No."
got cockroaches.
And I was like, "No, not really." And then
pets.
I touched it, and it I tried to make it hiss, and it didn't hiss. And then he was like, "You should probably wash your hands. They're really gross." And I was like, "Ew."
So why do you have one?
And then I held his frog and held it for a little bit, and then I held his little gecko that he had. And this is the first time I've ever met the dude. It was just such a wild side quest. He probably doesn't fucking
talk to people because he spends his life mutilating corpses, essentially.
Yeah, it was
feeding them to cockroaches.
Or feeding them to cockroaches.
Do you think he takes some of the ashes? Do you think he what's it called? You burn somebody?
Cremate?
You think he cremates and gives some of the ashes to his pets?
Whoa, you think?
You just get a little sprinkle,
extra substance or whatever. Yeah.
You can't be a mortician and be normal. I'm sorry. You literally are just messing around with dead bodies. That's your job.
It's kind of crazy sometimes. Like when he said that, I immediately was like, "Oh, whoa."
I mean, props to him. Someone's got to do it.
Exactly.
But
I was going to say,
not normal. Is what I'm saying.
There's a little bit of a switch in your brain that has to happen to where you're cool cutting open and taking organs out and preparing bodies for burial.
Yeah, the only other way I could see that, the only other person I could see doing that would be like an emo goth girl or something.
Yeah,
so
even then, dude.
Even then, it's creepy. But it's either him or her. That's what fits the stereotype.
Yeah.
Stereotype wise, spot on.
Yeah.
I will say, goth girls probably I don't think they could actually do it though.
Yeah.
They would have to get over that hump and turn into just.
Satanic.
Yeah. I don't know.
How much would it cost?
I don't know. There's a very fine line between girls being goth and then going into full on like
satanic
shit. So
death and everything.
yeah,
it is kind of. I feel like recently there's been like people have been like, oh, I love Satan. He's my guy.
Recently?
It's like, yeah, like,
Everybody done it forever.
I feel like
since the 70s,
yeah,
really.
But like, I feel like more recently it's become like a normal thing. Like people will post on like TikTok about it, and people will like be walking around just like publicly advertising that they like love satanic shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, I just remembered something, bro. On my last shift at Spin, this is random, but it's nasty.
Ugh.
I was at, what's the park? Is it Pioneer Park? Yeah. So at Pioneer Park.
One off of 4th.
Yeah. And there's 3 scooters knocked over in a row, like on the ground. Like someone set them up and then someone just knocked them over.
Mm.
So I go to pick them up. Luckily I had my gloves on because I pick them up from the screen. I grab the screen. Because usually I'll either grab the handlebar or pick it up from the handlebar, or I'll grab the screen and just pick it up from the screen. And I put the first one up, put the second one up, and then on the last one, I feel this like my hand on the screen, and it's a dried shit smeared into the, like all over the. You can't even see the
Where the speed limit, the speedometer is.
Yeah, on all 3 of them.
Do you know what's funny about that?
On all 3 of them, they were what?
Menorth sent me a picture of those.
Yeah.
So you and him both. But you felt it.
And then the good thing I had a glove on.
I was about to say.
But
yeah, it's best that you touched it because most everyone else doesn't wear gloves.
Yeah.
Did you wash your hands after, or were you just like, I got the glove?
I mean, I had sanitizer. I had the glove. I just took the glove off and didn't wear it the rest of the shift.
That's a good call there.
Yeah.
Good call.
Then again, it was dried, so I'm lucky that it was dried. Because if it was fucking
It was just squishing.
liquid,
Yeah.
I would have been fucked, dude. I would have probably took the glove off, just left the glove.
Probably would have gotten up in the glove.
Yeah.
If it was
I think
liquid.
that might have been the best case scenario,
Yeah.
honestly. If it was wet, just leave the glove.
Yeah. Because that ain't my job.
No, you don't want shit on the. No one wants a shitty glove.
No. It was nasty, though.
I've come across a scooter that just had like prime shit on it, and I just
Prime shit?
like there was like shit on it, and then there was like newspapers with shit like stuck. Like, I think I told the story on the podcast, but you know those like cement planters they have downtown on Main? There was like shit covered newspaper attached to those concrete pillars or the planters,
Oh my God.
and then like a literal shit trail, and then on the scooter there was human shit. And
It's
I
like
literally did I'm sure both of you have done this where you look at it for a second and then you're like, okay, this is actually what's going on. I'm not going to touch this.
it's gonna get a lot
like-
worse if they don't actually do something about it.
Well, yeah, I mean
Like,
they're
like,
not. It's
I'll
like
wake up at when I get down there at 6. I'll be like, there's this one shift I was like out there. I think it was when I came in at 4 because I had to leave at 12 that day, and I was out there on Main Street at like 6, and I mean, the whole not the whole street, but like every crevice is filled with someone sleeping.
yeah.
Good thing they're sleeping because I hate them when they're awake.
Yeah.
They're a fucking nuisance.
It's such a shame too because it definitely is something that there
And
needs to be more infrastructure to help.
Sorry to interrupt you, but
No,
it's
you're
like,
fine, go.
why are you how are they not freezing to death, dude?
They
Like
are.
one of the dude was sleeping on the metal bench. I'm like, dude, you're better off sleeping on the concrete floor than
Yeah.
the
Either they're freezing to death or they drugged themselves to sleep and they just haven't woke up yet.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Your body temperature dips to like 40. That's
It's
insane.
I feel so bad, especially in the winter, because I even feel bad like if I see like an outside cat in the winter, and I'm like, oh, it's too cold. But then I forget that there's literal people like sleeping on benches downtown.
Yeah.
But it sucks.
You feel bad, but it's like also not my
Holy
fucking
shit.
problem. So
Isn't it kind of weird that, at least with movies and TV shows, generally speaking, people get more emotional about like dogs and cats than people?
I honestly think it's because
people can do more harm than dogs and cats.
Because people are annoying as fuck.
Yeah, like
You know?
how many fucking movies are there where someone dies in it?
There are a lot.
Like
I
a
don't know. Are you
million.
actually asking me? Yeah,
No,
asking-
there's like a
you can say.
there's like a million. Like I'm so used to seeing someone die in a movie,
Yeah.
whether it be because of like violence or this or that or whatever reason. There's always like violence is a very big like deciding factor of the plot. But when a dog dies, it's just like an extra fuck you depressive episode.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
That's true. I think that's probably the answer.
Because like what is it called? I Am Legend with Will Smith, right?
Mm-hmm.
The dog did not have to die.
No.
The dog did not have to die.
John Wick.
John Wick. The dog did not have to die.
So he does die at the end, doesn't he? The dog.
Yeah, he dies in like the very beginning. The little dog.
Yeah.
It's part of his motives.
Yeah.
But he gets another dog. I don't know if he dies or not. That, by the way, that's not a spoiler for John Wick's dog dying. It happened in the first like 15 minutes of the movie.
It's kind of like he's like, oh, they killed my dog. I'm gonna kill him. That's the whole thing.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
villain arc. Yeah.
Same as Doom guy with his bunny.
That is fucking. I always forget that that's like actually canon. That Doomslayer's bunny died, and that's why he
And then he's like,
slays
I'm gonna go
millions
to
of
hell
demons.
and kill demons.
Yeah, he literally kills like gods that have created the universe just because they killed his bunny.
That was all he had left.
I mean,
Must
honestly,
have been.
I don't blame him. I will say, if someone like killed my dog, I would have an active crash out.
Yeah.
I would lose my fucking mind.
Like, yeah, imagine especially it was like someone that just like came up and shot your dog.
Yeah, they're
know?
getting the shit kicked out of them. I'm beating them to death. Which is another thing. Like, I feel like dogs don't really do anything.
Then you're bringing a fist
Except
to a
for
knife
positive.
or to a gunfight.
Fist to a knife.
You're
Fist to a
bringing a
knife.
fist to a knife.
It's gonna like slide in between my knuckles.
You grab it from him like that.
Like in Naruto.
Yeah.
I could be Naruto, is what you're telling me.
Nope. You can do Rasengan.
That was fireball jutsu.
You gonna do Rasengan
Rasengan!
and all the hands.
I used to know how to do summoning jutsu, but I forgot.
I know fireball.
I know it's something where you go like I don't know, something along those lines.
I remember I tried learning what's it called, like the fucking water dragon or whatever. That
that
weird
long
shark
ass
dude.
one, yeah.
The shark dude with
Kisame.
yeah, he was doing it,
Mm.
and then fucking what's his name, white hair. I forget.
Kakashi.
Kakashi came in and started doing it too. Then he was like, they're both just like going at it.
Oh, are you talking about Zabuza? The dude with the big ass sword,
Mhm.
but not with the scales
Zabuza.
on it. Yeah,
Zabuza,
Zabuza. Yeah, low key, I think anime is so good now, but I feel like the fall off of good and bad anime has gotten worse. Like
I don't know anything.
like
I only watch Naruto and
I'm kind of a nerd about this shit, but I feel like the good animes get good treatment, and the bad animes just get nothing. And even then, some good animes just like the budget's just not there, or they don't have enough time, and it looks like dog shit.
This is how I feel about it. I don't think Nick Heiner's like this, but most anime fans that I know, they're like, that's all they watch.
Yeah.
It's like talking to someone that doesn't have a personality with other things besides fucking
100%.
You
So
watch
it's
it
like
or you don't.
once you get to a point where you start watching like rom-com animes and like slice of life animes, that's when it starts to become a problem.
oh, that's
like,
fucking horrible.
Yeah, like you gotta look at yourself realistically and stop.
Because it's like, I'll try to get Venice's brother to watch a couple.
Oh, should I not have said his name?
No, you're good. I don't think
You know his name. I don't know why I said it.
he's okay. I don't think he'll care, but I'll try to get him to me and Venice be like, oh, you should watch this. It's fucking hilarious. Because he came over and we watched some of it. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
I'll have to try to think of that. But he was like, no, I'm watching Black Clover right now. It's like, all right.
That's how
Like-
I am with sitcoms.
Yeah, I watched the one that I've watched where I even got to myself was I watched this one called like Psyche K. I don't remember if I'm pronouncing it right, but I watched it for a little bit and it was like a comedy one, and then I got to the point where I'm like, this is kind of cringe. I gotta stop this.
You bring up the rom-com and the what was the other one?
It's like Slice of Life or whatever
Slice
it's
of
called.
Life. Dude, those ones are fucking. I've seen clips and that shit is just. It's what's the word? It's
Unnerving.
unnerving is a word. Yeah, there's a specific word that kind of describes it. They're just wrong. Actually,
Yeah.
like it seems to be always the main love interest or the hottest character happens to be underage.
Yeah.
It's fucking why.
There's a weird.
I literally saw a dude talking about it on TikTok. He was talking about those type of animes, how much fan service they have, first of all,
Dude.
and second of all, he went over a whole bunch of them. He was just tallying them off, and he's like, love interest, underage, love interest, underage, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, what? Why the fuck do they have to do that?
I mean,
It's insane.
There's a really good anime called Fire Force. I think I even tried to get you to watch it.
Yeah. That was the one you were watching the movie or something. No,
That's Black Clover.
That's Black Clover. Never
But
mind.
the Fire Force one, like, it is so fucking good. Like, everything in it's so good. The animation's good. I like the characters and everything. But they have a ridiculous amount of fan service in that show. Like, one girl's character, her whole entire, like, bit or, like, personality is that she'll randomly just, her clothes will just fall off. I'm not even fucking joking either. Like,
dude, the fan service is so
and
weird.
it literally gets to a point where you're like, I don't want to watch this anymore. Like, I love that show, but I found myself getting actually annoyed by how much fan service there was, because it's just like, it's also so out of nowhere, like in all the shows, the fan services.
Yeah.
Where it's like nothing will even be going on remotely, like romantic or sexual, and they're just like,
tits.
What if this girl was showing her tits
What if her tits grew
10 times in his mind's eye?
And they were wet.
And they were wet all the way.
Yeah.
all the wear? I mean,
Well,
fucking
she was-
Naruto even got
she's
fan
drooling.
service.
Yeah, there's like so many like added layers that they have to like, think of.
And the blood, like, whenever, like, say they, like, look at a girl, they'll, like, the bloody nose shit.
Bloody nose.
She's shaking.
I'm shaking.
The upper lip's like sweating.
But
That's
I
how
don't
you
know.
know someone's really stressing the fuck out when they're upper. You can see
The
visible
sweat.
upper lip sweat.
Stiffen up that upper lip. What you crying about? You got me.
Hey,
Lee, I know you miss your mom, and I know you miss your dad when I'm gone.
but I'm trying to give you the life that I never had.
Collar greens. Anything else you guys want to expand on?
I smell like shit right now. I don't know if you guys can smell
I
me.
can smell my own pits, so I agree.
I don't think I smelled awesome.
Yeah, I can smell my pits. And I put on fucking deodorant right before I came here.
Damn.
You know what it
What
is?
deodorant you use?
Calvin Klein.
Oh,
You know what it is? It's hair.
it is hair.
Hair holds stench, bro. And
That's
I don't
true.
want to. I
You
don't
shave
want
that shit.
to. I don't want to shave my armpits, bro.
You just
It
gotta
sucks.
wash
No,
the
dude.
fuck out of them,
Dude,
bro.
no, it sucks to shave them. Have you guys shaved them before?
I've trimmed them, and even that was too much for me.
Really?
I full on shaved them one time. And it's just as prickly the whole fucking time until they're back to length, basically.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that.
But then
like-
you open it's like an old lunchbox.
Yeah, that's
like-
been like in the sun in someone's backpack that they forgot on the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
With the
Like-
hairs.
With the hairs in the sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've low key been thinking recently. I was like, fuck it, I might just start like shampooing my pits.
I
tried
I
that.
even
It
put
doesn't
face
work?
wash
It doesn't
on there.
help, really.
Does the face wash help?
It helps a little bit because I think my logic was something to do with like face wash is like more strong with like shit for acne.
Yeah, that has to do with your pores.
Yeah.
So
So if I scrub that in there and let it sit for a minute, and like it helped for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And then you break a sweat, and you're thinking of football, and you're like stressing for 2 minutes, and you fucking start smelling yourself.
That's one thing. I feel like some days I'll have like for 8 hours I'll be cool, calm, collected. I'll be smooth sailing in terms of stench, and then I'll have like 5 minutes where I'm like, I'm kind of like toasty.
Yeah.
And then the 5 minutes completely fucks me, and I smell like dick for the rest of the day.
Or I don't know if you guys have this either. I have this crazy, I don't even know what you would call it, but every time I get in my car and I'm like, I just got out of the shower, I'm like going somewhere, I'm dressed up, we're going to dinner or something, or we're going to meet someone for like a date or like a double date,
yeah.
whatever. Every time I get in the car after I shower, I'll start sweating
Yeah.
profusely too.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane.
I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm just wet already.
Yeah.
And then my body just wants to stay wet, so it just creates wet.
I don't know if you guys know, there's also a thing that if you're sweating really hard before you get in the shower, there's a chance that after you are still sweating. My dad had that. Like he would go to the gym, he'd get in the shower. After he showered, he'd still be sweating, and then he would have the fucking pit stains.
And it doesn't help that you're probably, most people take hot showers, warm showers.
Yeah.
Listen, if you're actually taking a full cold shower, like an entire shower of cold water, like, grow the fuck up.
I did that.
Grow.
I did
Grow the
that.
fuck up.
What do you mean grow up?
That shit doesn't do that much. I hate when people are like,
Have you done it?
I've
Regulates-
tried it. It just like it's so like it's such stupid reasoning. So like it helps wake you up. It's like, yeah, no fucking shit. It's ice cold.
It genuinely puts me in a good mood. It helps with stress, like genuinely.
Really?
It regulates body temperature.
Yeah.
I've never had that, but to be fair, I've only tried it twice.
Yeah, I've done it a few times. There was a minute where I was like, I'm only gonna do it, and then the benefits of it kind of go away when you only do it for forever, you know?
Just take a warm guys. Life's not that serious. Take a warm shower. Get
I will
comfy
say-
in there. Put some nice music on. Maybe light a candle.
It's really nice when I take a hot shower, and then I usually do this. At the very end, I'll flash it cold. For
Yeah,
like
that's
yeah,
good, too.
I like doing that too.
Yeah.
I like to like slowly, when I'm turning it off, I'll slowly go from hot to cold, so I can like feel a little like it get colder and colder and colder and colder, and then it's off, and then I'm like I'm ready for the day.
That reminds me when you just been like on a jog or like you're out doing something, and your like throat's really dry. You like drink water, you can like feel it going down your like, esophagus, and you like feel it like plant in your stomach.
Like you can feel it from your throat
Yeah.
all the way down into your stomach.
It's nice.
So especially when it's like ice cold and you're just like piss hot.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You ever been so cold where you're pissing and it steams? It's
Mm-hmm.
low key so sick.
Feels good too.
It feels like I'm doing something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but whenever I
And
piss
you,
and there's
like-
steam coming off of it, I'm like, yeah, I'm getting shit done.
You ever
right
try to
now.
write your name in the snow with your piss?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Everybody's got. Every dude has done that. I think.
Yeah.
Or something. Not if not their name, something.
The thing
You
is,
know,
if
like
you
smiley face.
haven't done some sort of like piss Olympics as a boy,
Mhm.
you're missing out. You got a fucking aimer right here. You got iron sights right here. Have
And
fun with it. See how far you can piss.
And then when you graduate to homelessness,
Yeah. And then you can just do
then
whatever.
you do shit.
Yeah.
jokes.
You do like shit finger painting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit finger painting.
Okay, let me ask you this before we head out. How much would it pay you? How much would someone have to pay you to be like the shit cleaner upper of Salt Lake City? Like you just got calls in of shit and you had to go clean it up.
At minimum, 35 an hour.
35?
I'll go with that too.
I think that's very fair. I'd do the same thing.
And I'm getting everything I need. I'm not
Oh, you're getting benefits from this job for sure.
benefits, but I'm not walking in there with some spin simple green.
Oh,
you
no,
know what I mean?
no. I'm
And,
in
like-
like a hazmat suit.
Yeah.
And like gloves,
Yeah.
goggles, face masks. Nothing's touching me.
Like welding gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm in a welding mask too.
Yeah. Like the person from Monsters Inc. when there's like there's a human piece of clothing.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's gonna be like us when we get this job, except for like pieces of shit.
Mm-hmm.
We got a 3430.
You're on call. It's fucking 2
It's
a.m.
2 a.m., dude. There's shit
Shit.
all over
If I'm on
downtown.
call-
Dude, we gotta clean it.
If I'm on call,
Imagine being
I
on
better
call
get
as the
40
shit
an
cleaner,
hour.
dude. Yeah, if
Yeah.
you're on call, you have to be getting 40. That's crazy.
because that's
to be.
on call. That's wet shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're
That's
getting
fresh.
There, you're
That's
getting there
fresh
before
shit.
it dries.
Yeah. There's no like. It might be like the outer layer has
Encrusted.
Yeah, it got encrusted.
But it's still a
up, but
fudge brownie.
as soon as you move it a little bit,
Yeah.
that shit is smoothing. It's like a chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah.
Like crunchy on the outside, but when you open
Yeah,
that
you
bitch,
get the shell. It's got to be sitting there for a minute to be fully hard.
you just see the poop just spread.
Especially if it's cold. Like when you crack it open, it'll probably steam.
Oh
too.
yeah, it definitely will steam if it's fresh too.
Crack that shit open.
That's what you do to crack it open.
You're the shit cleaner. You have a whip just to see if it'll smooth out.
You crack it open, grab the
You-
shit,
you-
you get a pan.
You whip it, it just like explodes on impact, and you're just like, oh,
"Ah."
another day cleaned up. I want this job now. Honestly, if you paid 40 an hour,
I'd do it.
I would do it.
Yeah.
Especially because I would assume that they'd give you more than just like a shovel.
here's the
you
thing.
probably get,
For
like,
that
some,
type
like-
of job though. It's probably it wouldn't be by the hour because you're probably employed from the state.
And if you're on call, they
you're
usually
probably
do salary.
salary. So
let's do
I'm
salary.
saying 100,000.
100,000
minimum.
100,000.
100,000. Which is
Because
weird.
then you get people walk around and you're like, oh, you're the shit cleaner up.
Yeah, which is crazy too. I was just about to mention that. Like, people would probably be like, "You're making $100,000 cleaning shit." It's like, dude, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you want to clean shit for $11 an hour,
And I just bought this new truck.
$60,000.
Yeah.
I just bought this new truck.
You wanna come in-
$60,000 truck
That real.
And I got a coffin as my dining room table.
because
wanna
I
come
clean up
inside?
shit.
There was.
It works with my profession.
He also kept mentioning his girlfriend was 34 and he was 50. He kept on being like, "Yo, how old am I?"
Does your girlfriend
I
know
don't
you
know.
like to play with dead people?
Apparently, he also told me he was like, "Yeah, I'm planning on," because it was when I walked in, it was him, his girlfriend, and then the girlfriend's kid.
Mm-hmm.
And me and the kid were just kind of chopping it up. He said I looked familiar from something, so maybe he's seen the podcast.
Maybe he's seen you dead. Future sight.
Am I gonna die?
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna die.
No, he's talking about the Bills pass. Kaija knows if you'll die.
Guys, am I
And
gonna
then-
die?
and then-
Nope.
And the mortician has seen people die.
Damn.
You think they
In
call
the
them
future.
morticians because like the first time they saw them, they were mortified?
As I'm sure the prefix is a reason with the mort.
What is
Mortified
Titian mean?
and mort.
You got lietition for libraries. No, I'm just joking. I'm just
Lietition.
joking. What does Titian mean? Petition? Maybe signing up for something? Maybe you signed up for being mortified?
Titchin is like cushion, but for tits.
Oh, that's probably what it is.
Titchin.
Tit shin.
So it's like mortified of
Tits on your
company
shin.
for tits.
It's you're mortified of tits being on the shin.
Oh, that's what it is. Well, glad we figured out what that means.
So you have to be named Mort.
Mm-hmm. And you also have to be scared.
Terrified of
Boobs on the shin.
boobs on the shin.
Because that's a lot. I mean, I would get scared if some boobs were on my shin. But
You're like breastfeeding your baby. You're like,
here, hold on, baby. Suck on my shin.
shin. All right.
Shin.
Tell Sally's.
Thanks for joining us again. A little bit of a cool, calm, quick episode.
Mac Jones.
If
Not
he makes
him.
that throw, I'm
That's
going to
not-
cry. Oh, my God.
The Titans really thought they had it, huh?
That was okay.
Drake
Sorry, we're not
Mayberry.
going to end it just for now because that was a no seconds on the clock left touchdown from the New England
Mid-tackle.
Patriots. Mid-tackle from Drake May.
Oh, look at me. I own the Patriots. Sorry.
So if they go for 2 here, the game's over. If they don't get it, the game's over. If they... That's like some Shaq commentary
Oh,
right
they're
there.
going for the draw.
Oh, my God. You
You're
fucking pussies.
idiots.
Fucking losers.
All right.
The game's not over.
Wait.
He was wrong in both cases. And this is a trick play 2-point conversion.
There's
Miss
no
it.
way. There's no wide receivers or anything ready.
Miss it.
I hope they do miss it for not going for it, too, honestly.
Miss it.
Blocked?
I can't see the ball at
I didn't
all.
see it either.
Go in, yeah.
Fuck
That's
yourself.
so fucking lame.
Fuck yourselves.
Boo.
Fuck
The Patriots
yourselves.
suck. That's such a lame ending to a fucking game.
If you've made it this far, tell your friends to subscribe.
Tell your friends to hate on the New England Patriots.
And if you like them, I hate you.
We're at 90 subscribers.
We're trying to get to 100 before the year ends. So if you guys...
This is our 100th video, including shorts.
Yeah, including
Oh,
shorts.
really?
Yeah, I
Oh,
saw that
wow.
the other day.
So if you would like to subscribe and get us to 100 subscribers for 100 videos, that'd be amazing.
Boom.
awesome.
Bam.
Bam,
All at once.
Blammo.
1 week.
Wait, we're at 100 now or this one?
This will be our
100th
100th video.
Oh, well, that's cute.
Whoa,
Okay, so Jalen
Waddle.
Waddle's running back all the way down to the fucking 4-yard line.
Well, he didn't have anyone to pitch it to
All
be
right.
fair.
Suck your wiener.
Love you guys. Thanks for joining.
Tell your mom you love her. Bye.
Bye.